Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Canes will kick this away to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense comes on the field first today. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defense coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play, pick up a good chunk of yards, and if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
The back's got it. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Ball handed off. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here in being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Canes will have to kick it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. Oh, and he's got some space here. Touchdown, Texas Tech. 6 points for the special teams. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
I mean, man. Footing, and the extra point is up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They're going to run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. but they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. 0 running route, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Scanning the field. It's nickel. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And the Canes will line up to kick it away. Remember, his first punt today brought back for a touchdown. And it's taken at the 45. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
He's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. And the Miami offense is back on the field.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He breaks free. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. They're going to run it. Powerful running here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Scott.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking downfield, it's nickel. It's caught on the crossing pattern. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. An inside give now from the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Pulls it in. It's Hoffman. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
To the air, it's nickel. Pressure is coming. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. They're back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught by the receiver. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Red Raiders will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D. Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's a quick grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. Past the 30.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
First down and 10. He hands it to the back. And that run produces a decent gain. The Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Red Raiders line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Looking to score with a run to the right. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
19, Miami 3.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Nickel. Bringing pressure. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down, they're going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Using his legs. It's Hawkins. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. This will be his 4th punt tonight. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. The Red Raiders pick up enough for a 1st down here. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively 1st half. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the 2nd half.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Back to throw. It's Nickel. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Play fake. Look at the throw. And the completion made. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's a small game, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. He'll down the ball just inside the 35. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They'll toss it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Dump off caught by the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
Back to throw. It's Nickel. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's in for the 2 points. They're back within a score now. The lead is just 8. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking for some space. It's Scott. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Go hand it off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Good job of getting this sack here on 2nd and 10. This only cranks up the pressure now on this upcoming 3rd down. And also, you're in the head of that quarterback a little bit.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Red Raiders will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Experience pays off for this offense. Good job of going for it, and this time making it. They were 0 for 3 on 4th down conversions. And let's put one up on the board as they move the sticks.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And they hand it off to the back. Has the 1st down and more. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Red Raiders line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas Tech. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Play action here on 1st down. Pass rush closing in. Throw to the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is intercepted. He could go.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a play.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments. Look for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They are pouring it on now. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
To the air. It's Nickel. He makes the grab. Scooped up with the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Red Raiders come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
40, Miami, 11.
Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
To throw, it's Nickel. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Canes will have to kick this away. The punter's leg is going to be sore tonight. Upcoming his 6th punt.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And off a single back formation. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught behind the line. It's Scott. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Let's go.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around. And
here he goes. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On the ready. Lasso.
And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in the bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Cannot connect on his first throw. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards on the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on it.
That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Checks this down to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Defense is coming after him. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Cut quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's locked. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Pressure is coming. As incomplete, he was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Finds an open target on the left side.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Can he make it to the marker? And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And they will trot out the field goal team here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Trying to go counter play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Grinding away on the ground. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm.
Touchdown, Red Raiders. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas Tech, 53. Miami, 11.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. On the ground, it's Scott. Breaking free at midfield. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
The Red Raiders are going to cash in this red zone trip. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop, but then lose the football to the 16. It'll be first down. That was the clutch play they needed to just about put this game on ice, Kirk. Here in the middle of the season, number 1 has stepped up and answered the bell.
Chris, we've seen this team be the same consistent team every single week, but today was a different kind of test. A number 2 team in the country, and here another solid win. There's no question who the best team in college football is.
And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, 11.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Gets past the 35. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down. 4th down and 2 coming up as try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Callaway. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.